they're making what the fifth they're making the 15th Fast
What?
and Furious, and they said this time
15th? We're on 15?
we're
Are
on
you
15,
sure?
we're on 15, bro.
I thought it stopped at like 10, or like he was like one
Mm.
last ride, like 5 movies back, right?
No, they're at 15, and they said this time we're gonna bring it back to family, or not. They're gonna bring it back to
Oh my.
um like the old style, not so much. They turned it into something. I'm not sure exactly what that. I
It
haven't been
became an
watching it.
action movie. It was just literally what kind of, I mean, we got cars in space, we got cars on,
It became into
the
more of
North
a.
Pole, South Pole.
I think they're going back to the more of the drifting style, the more of the racing style, like the
Mhm.
old
Yeah.
style,
Street.
you know,
That would be
on the
sick.
street, back on the cameraman just being on the road, just sitting there,
Mm.
and not none of this weird CGI stuff that they've been doing. It's been I don't know what they've
Were
been
you
getting
guys
into.
fans? Or like, do you, I mean, I have lost track of like the latest ones that have been out, probably like the last 4. But were you guys ever fans of the originals, like first 3 or 2?
We watched. I remember my family watched a few, and my mom loved Paul Walker. She kept up with him,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
went
Yeah,
with
man
him.
crush
I know,
for
bro.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I've never seen a Fast and Furious. What? Surprise.
That's crazy.
I've killed the podcast.
All right. Okay.
Sucked it.
I just don't understand you.
That's
I feel like Michael Scott and Toby right now, like the things you choose to be sometimes, man. Like how are we best friends?
disappoint me.
And you haven't seen what you haven't like been force fed one in like a doctor's waiting room or something, or just like
No.
late
No.
night ER visit, chilling, watching a TV with a bunch of random people bleeding.
No. Never, man.
It's pretty shocking.
Never seen it.
I feel like I like really just waste my life when you guys tell me this kind of stuff. Like every time you guys haven't seen something, it's like an hour and a half that I've realized I've wasted with my life. Because I'm not better than y'all. Clearly, I'm outnumbered right here. That's nuts.
Ty's
No,
seen
dude, you
them.
gotta stand
I
your
just
ground.
haven't seen
The
'em.
first 2 are classics. I mean, the
Yes,
soundtracks were just such time capsules, and they
absolutely.
transport me back to that every
I
time.
remember sitting on the couch with my mom and dad, and my brother and sister, and watching Fight Club,
Yep.
watching Fast
Oh
and
yeah, Fight Club
Furious.
with the soap, bar
Yeah,
soap.
Mm-hmm.
right
Have you
there.
seen it, Jordan?
Watching, yeah.
Kind of. I don't know.
Unbelievable. Man
Somebody
knows
put it
bar
on
of
one
soap,
time.
dude. Be
Somebody
more
put it
specific.
on one time whenever
Sorry.
I was like trying to fall asleep. So it was in one of those weird stages where I was like in and out of consciousness, like heavy sleep. Would keep watching the movie, but it was just weird. Don't recall anything, but I remember it was like a pink bar soap or something, some
You
soap
wouldn't
somewhere.
make it in Fight Club anyways. It's all good. It's understandable. You wouldn't last in Fight Club.
Hey, but y'all are the ones bringing it up. We all know the first rules
I
don't
feel like you
talk
need to
about
watch Fight Club and report back next week. That'll be
Dude,
the thing. Every time a movie gets brought up on here and someone doesn't know what it is, you better watch it
Nah.
before the next
must.
one.
That means I'm gonna have to
Yes,
be watching
So what do we
movies
make him
multiple
watch?
times a week.
I feel like I need
absolutely.
Jordan to watch the first Fast and the Furious.
hmm
It has to happen.
Yeah.
And
All right,
and we
that's
need
my
Jordan's
homework. No more
we need
homework.
Jordan's 2-minute review of Fast and the Furious next week, folks. That's what we're leaving you with to tune in on that one, right?